So in a previous video, my Ancestry DNA reveal video, even though it wasn't really a reveal, but in that video I mentioned that I also did a MyHeritage DNA test, but I never shared those results. So I'm going to share those results now. But if you haven't seen that video, one thing to note is that I am a Jamaican Canadian person. So my parents are born and raised in Jamaica. I was born here in Canada, so my DNA is the DNA of a Jamaican person. Now, what does that look like? That's the question. And I think my DNA is probably typical of most Jamaicans. And if not typical, I think I have the elements that most Jamaicans have in their DNA. So, mostly African with some European, as you saw in my last video, and you'll see in this video. So, without further ado, let's take a look at these results. Okay, so I'm 62.5% Nigerian. I'm 25.9% Sierra Leonean. I'm 7.8% Kenyan and 2.1% Baltic and 1.7% English. So there are my results. And like I said in my previous video, the numbers between Ancestry and MyHeritage were slightly different. They're slightly different. Even some of the countries that are represented are different. Like Kenya is represented in MyHeritage DNA, but it's not quite represented in Ancestry DNA. But when you take a look at the physical land demarcations on the maps in both of these services, you notice that the physical land demarcations are practically the same. So it's just a difference in how they interpret borders, in my opinion. And based on that difference, the variance in numbers kind of account for that. But also, I think Ancestry DNA has a larger database of people that it's sampled, that they've sampled. So um, the data coming into Ancestry is probably a little more accurate than that of MyHeritage DNA, just in my opinion. So I kind of take these numbers with a little bit of a grain of salt. But I think the main takeaway is that I'm like mostly African and from Africa. It looks like I'm mostly Nigerian, and that's reflected in both Ancestry and MyHeritage DNA. So there you have it. Those are my ethnicity estimate numbers from MyHeritage DNA. And hey, if you're Jamaican or if you're from anywhere in the Caribbean, I'd love to know what your ethnicity estimate makeup is. Um, are you mostly Nigerian? Are you mostly Ghanaian or from Sierra Leone or from Cameroon? It'd be interesting to know where different people ended up in the Caribbean. So please leave that information in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe and like the video and to hit the notification so that you know when I make some more videos. So I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't checked out my other videos, please do. There's some really cool information about starting your family trees or learning about genealogy and some cool information about Ancestry DNA. So thank you so much again, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.